Hey guys, Katie here again. Today I'm actually going to be doing something different other than movie talk. A fellow YouTuber actually tagged me in a vlog that he did. It's a 40 question Q&A. And I'm going to go ahead and answer all 40 questions that he answered in his video. His name is Art with Horror. I know probably more than a few of my subscribers, I think, are subscribed to him also and following him on Instagram. And thank you very much, Art, for tagging me and thinking of me. I really appreciate that. So I'm going to go ahead and answer these questions. And also, I am going to link his YouTube information and his Instagram information in the description box, so that way you guys can go ahead and subscribe to his channel and his Instagram if you are not already. He is a really sweet guy, and he does a lot of stuff on horror, which of course you know I'm a great fan of as well. And you could check out his video on when he answered these questions as well. So alright, let's get started. The first question is, do you like blue cheese? Now honestly, I don't know if I've really ever tried blue cheese or not. My favorite is ranch. So, I don't know, I know I've tried, like Italian and, Caesar and Thousand Island and stuff, but I don't know if I've ever actually tried blue cheese, so can't really answer that question, to be honest. So that one's a question mark still. Okay, now the second question is Coke or Pepsi? If it's actually between just those two, it would be Coke. But I'm actually a Mountain Dew drinker, so, I mean, and that's a Pepsi product. So, you know, kind of, I don't know how you'd want to take that, if that would be more Pepsi because it is a Pepsi product on Mountain Dew. But, I kind of like Pepsi, but I do prefer Coke if you're going for brown sodas. But yeah, Mountain Dew is my, choice for soda. And now question number 3 is, are you in a relationship? And yes, I am. Me and Joe have been together over 6 years. In July 13th, actually, it was a Friday. I don't think the year that we met it was a Friday the 13th. But it was July 13th, so it's cool that it can actually end up on a Friday the 13th, which both of us love. Friday the 13th. But yeah, it'll be 7 years on this next, July the 13th. And, question number 4 is, whiskey, tequila, or vodka? I'm not a big drinker anymore. I used to be. I never liked beer. So out of those 3, vodka was my favorite. That's what we would always get. Even when we were in high school, and we would get someone to buy alcohol for us, it would always be vodka. And I don't really know if it's just because it was the cheapest at the time or what, but yeah, vodka will always be my drink. Number 5, would you choose a hot dog or a cheeseburger? For me, it would be cheeseburger, hands down. Hot dogs, you know, they're okay, but cheeseburger, I love. And number 6 is, what is your favorite food? Kind of a hard question to answer right now. I would probably still stick with pizza. I think that's been one of my favorites, kind of always, has been pizza, and I'd probably go ahead and stick with that. Number 7, what is your favorite drink in the morning? Me? I am not a coffee drinker. I never have been. So my favorite drink in the morning is just my Mountain Dew or water, whatever it is that I'm drinking at that time. 'Cause for about like the past 5 years, I've been drinking nothing but water until like the past, I don't know, maybe year or so. I've gone back to drinking Mountain Dew, nothing but Mountain Dew, a water every here and there. So yeah, it'll be Mountain Dew, and if we're out of Mountain Dew, then I'll do water. But yeah, I don't do coffee unless like I really need something with flavor and we don't have anything else. So, okay. Number 8. Can you do 100 push-ups? Oh yeah, let me tell you about it. No. There ain't no way in hell. I barely doubt I could do one. I mean, seriously, no. So, yeah, no. Alright, number 9. What is your favorite season? That one, I don't know, I guess fall and winter. I mean, here in Lubbock, Texas, which is where I live, I mean, the weather here is always crazy. You never know what you're going to get, as far as, like, if we're going to get snow or not, or what, but I just like the colder seasons. I don't really like the heat, especially here, because it's just terrible. I hate it. So, but I do like the fact that we get snow here. But again, it just depends on, I mean, it can change so drastically here. It's unbelievable. That's just crazy. Number 10, favorite hobby. I don't know if you consider, like, movie watching, movie collecting, movie hunting a hobby necessarily, but I would consider it, in my opinion, to be a hobby. Same with, like, my Nightmare Before Christmas collection. I mean, I don't know. You guys let me know. Is that considered kind of a hobby? Collecting stuff and searching for stuff. I mean, I don't know. Hi, Psycho. And then we got number 11, which is, do you have tattoos? Yes, I have 5 total. I know. Very, very small amount, which is really sad considering how many I actually really want. I only have one that was professionally done. I got it done when I was 18 years old. It's right here. It's of my first ex's name. I've only been in 3 relationships. And that was actually professionally done. And then the other 4 that I have, my ex-boyfriend did, with a homemade machine, actually. And even though it was homemade and everything, I think he did a really good job, like on my Sally one. I don't know. Can you guys see that okay? But I get so many compliments on my Sally tattoo. I do kind of want to touch her up a little bit because around her eyelashes and stuff, it scabbed really bad right there, so it's kind of a little bit light, and I'd like it to be a little bit darker. And I don't know yet, really, if I want to put any color in her or not. Because a lot of the tattoos that I want aren't really colorful. There's only a couple that I want that are colorful. See, and I do have Jack over here. He does have some color in the heart. And I don't like this one that much. I mean, Jack kind of does deserve better. But there's also a story. I mean, of course, most tattoos have stories behind them, but I also kind of don't want to do anything with this because just, yeah, personal reasons, which will be in one of these questions, and I'll go into further details on that here in a minute. And then I also have my 3 stars right here. And then I don't know why in the hell we did a tribal. Because, I mean, there were so many other things that we could have done. But, you know what? I'm I was young. He was, you know, willing to do tattoos on me, and so it was a free tattoo. I wasn't going to say no to that. So, anyways. Okay, number 12. Do you wear glasses? No, I wear contacts, actually. I haven't worn glasses, I don't know, like 8 years or something like that, just because I've been sticking with my contacts. But yeah, I keep them in just 24/7. So, there's that one. Number 13, do you have any phobias? I have a lot of phobias, actually. The biggest one, which is probably not one that is really all that rare, is bugs. You know, I'm terrified of bugs and just absolutely hate them and freak out over them. And another one, it's not really a phobia because, I mean, I can do it, but I don't really like driving at night in residential areas because I'm always so scared, you know, that I might hurt an animal that's trying to, you know, get across the street or something like that. So those are probably my two biggest ones, I would say. Okay, and then number 14, do you have any nicknames? My name is actually Catherine, so Katie is a nickname. But also, my family on my mom's side, I have Katester McAllister and Katie Bird. And also, only really my mom and my dad, they also sometimes call me Kate instead of Katie. So I do have a couple. But my preferred is Katie. Catherine is just, I mean, it's still my name, so, you know, but it just seems too formal for me. That's why I prefer Katie. So it's still my name, Katie. I don't really consider that a nickname, but I mean, technically my name is Catherine. So, and number 15 is favorite candy. That I would have to say probably the white chocolate Kit Kats. I just think they go really good together. I really like those. Okay, and then number 16 is, do you believe in ghosts? No. I kind of actually wish the supernatural was real, because of how much I love horror and, you know, vampires and hauntings and all that kind of stuff, supernatural stuff and everything, creatures and everything, you know, it would make things more interesting in a way, and more terrifying at the same time, but, you know, I don't actually believe in any of that, so, no to all that. And then number 17 is, what is your biggest downfall? That would be regarding to my ex, who I was just talking about, who did my tattoos. A little over a year ago, he had come back into my life, and we had started talking again just as friends and everything like that, and he had gotten locked back up in jail, and he had written me a letter asking me to do something for him, and I was just like, see, same old, asking me to do something for him. Anyways, and then sadly, it was a Friday the 13th that I found out. They're still, as far as I know, investigating, but it was either a hanging by suicide or by another means, but he died. And, yeah, so I'm not going to go into any more details other than that, but that was a really bad time in my life, so. Yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to cover this one up before, but since it was done by him, and I told him it was up to him since he was doing the tattoo, if he wanted to put his name in there or not, and he decided to put his name in there. His name is Shane. That I don't think I want to get this covered up anymore. So, but yeah, so that's that. And then, number 18 is, do you like rain or snow? I like them both. I probably like the snow a little bit more, because, I'm not used to it still. It's still kind of a new thing, I guess. I mean, not brand new, but, you know, still something I'm not fully used to. And then, number 19 is, do you have any piercings? And yes, I do. I have my lip pierced. And this is actually my third time getting this done. I had this done, I don't know, like in my early 20s. And then I think I don't remember exactly when. I know they were both, well, no, all of them were done in my 20s, actually, I think. But this one has lasted the longest, let's put it that way. Both of them, I think I ended up having to take it out. The first time, it actually got infected. So that's why I had to take that one out. And then the second time, I had to take it out for a job or something like that. And I didn't even have it for that long. Like I said, I think they were both before a year of having it. And, but this time I've had this in for almost 6 years now. So, and this is the only thing I'm ever going to get pierced. I don't plan on doing anything else. I just wanted this done again because I really liked it. So, and then, number 20, what is your age? I am 34 years old. I'm just curious, did anybody guess that I was that old, or did you guys think I was younger or not? Like I said, I'm just curious. And then, number 21 is French fries or onion rings? It would definitely be, French fries. But I do like onion rings. But yeah, out of the two of them, definitely French fries. Number 22, do you have any children? My cats are my children. But other than that, no, I do not, and I do not want children. That is just my personal choice, and, yeah. Number 23 is, favorite color. Black and red, actually. It kind of actually changed. Black and red have always been, at least for as long as I can remember, been my favorite colors. But it kind of changed a little bit just because living here in Lubbock, Texas, because of Texas Tech, you know, black and red are the Red Raiders colors and all. And even though I don't care what people think, I didn't really want people to think that, you know, I was some kind of super fan or whatever with the whole red and black thing. So I kind of stopped liking just red. I still love black. I will always love that, black. But, I started getting into purple a lot more. So, I mean, red is still there. It's because red is there, because of vampires and because of blood. You know, I have a real love for the vampires and blood and stuff like that, you know, part of the horror stuff and everything. But I'm really starting to like purple too. So it's kind of, and I know technically I think black isn't even really considered a color. But I mean, I would say it would still be black and red, but purple's in there too. That's really starting to come out more in some of the clothing that I like and stuff like that. So, okay, and number 24 is, can you sing? And that is absolutely not. I will sing in the car along with the radio and stuff like that, but yeah, no. I cannot sing for the life of me. Joe will sometimes say, like, you know, who sings this song or whatever, and I'll be like, you know, this person or whatever, and he'll be like, well, let them sing it. You know, just as a joke, not to be a dick or anything. And then number 25, can you whistle? I don't know, does that count? A tiny little bit, maybe? Tiny? I don't know. I'll let you guys tell me if I can whistle or not. We'll do it that way. Okay, and then number 26, where were you born? I was born in Orange, California, actually. Me and my mom, we lived in Anaheim, and we lived in, was that Anaheim too? I don't know if the second time we moved, if that was Anaheim too. But the last place we moved to before we moved here was in La Palma. So it was all in the Orange County area. Before we moved here. We moved here when I was 15. So technically, since I'm 34, I'm more of a Texan now than a Californian. But I will never really truly admit to that because, you know, I was born and bred, whatever, in California. California will always be my home. Yeah, it was just, we got kicked out of the house that we were living in with my cousins. I can't remember exactly why. I think the house, like, got foreclosed or something by the bank, I think. And then, yeah, I think my mom was just tired of living there, you know, all the high cost of everything there and everything, and just wanted to change. And I do not remember this. I have a bad memory. But she said that she had talked to me about it too, about moving out here to Texas, because one of my aunts lived out here. That's the only reason why we decided to come to Lubbock, Texas, is because we did have some family out here. It wasn't just like, you know, starting over at some random place. It's because there was actual family out here. Oh, where was I going? Oh, but that she did talk to me, and that I said it was okay, because, you know, she didn't want to just move us out here without me having any kind of a say-so in it, and I said I was okay with it, which I don't remember doing that. But I mean, not like I'm saying she's a liar, nothing like that. I'm just saying that, you know, I just can't believe I said I was okay with that. Who would want to leave fucking California to move to freaking Lubbock, Texas? I mean, oh my god. I must have been crazy. Because I swear, even though, you know, I'm not someone who really likes going outside and stuff like that, you know, I'm kind of more of a darker kind of person or whatever, I miss the hell out of the beach. Oh my god. I miss it so much. I really do. I miss California so much. I really don't like it here. And I think I felt that way for a long time. Maybe not when we first got here, and that's probably the reason why I said I was okay with it, was because it was something new. It was something different, you know, in a 15-year-old's mind, you know, new and exciting, exotic, somewhere different, you know, than same old what you're used to. I guess. But yeah, I really wish we never would have left. But at the same time, if we never would have left, you know, I never would have met the friends that I have, that I still talk to and everything. You know, I never would have met Joe, which is actually funny because he's actually from California too. He's from the Sacramento, Sacramento, San Francisco area, which, you know, he's all the way at the top and I was down at the bottom, but still, I just thought that was so funny that we were both from California, and yet, you know, we happened to meet here in fucking Lubbock. I just thought that was crazy. But anyway, sorry, that was like, yeah, focusing on that question a lot. Number 27, do you have, dang it, sorry about that. There we go. Okay. Number 27, do you have any siblings? Yes, I do have one half brother. His name is Thomas, and we are 15 years apart. He is my dad's son, not my mom's. So, and actually, I barely know him because most of my life he has been, you know, in and out of, jails and stuff, so, yeah, we never really had that much of a relationship, so, yeah, okay, well, number 28, can you cook? I can. I don't make, like, fancy stuff, just like, you know, like spaghettis and, a dish called Chicken Divine. I don't know if anybody, I'm sure a lot of people know probably what that is, but they just might make it different than I do. And, you know, like hamburger, like just basic stuff. But I really haven't cooked in a very long time. Except for, me and Joe did, do Thanksgiving dinner on a Thursday. So, that was fun. And then, number 29 is, can you swim? And yes, I can. I just haven't gone swimming in a long time. I think the last time I went swimming was actually when I went down for my niece's wedding in California, when I went to the beach. Did I? I believe I went in. Yeah, I had some videos. Yeah, I have a couple of videos. I don't think they're... Yeah, I don't think they're viewable for you guys. But yeah, I have some videos of me, yeah, that my dad took, I think, of me acting so funny. But yeah. Okay, so that's number 29. Number 30, are you religious? No, I am not. I do not like to be labeled as anything, because I am not necessarily denying that there is something out there, but I'm not saying that there is either. So I don't want to be called an atheist or anything like that either. But I do not believe. But that does not mean that there may not be something out there, you know, like who the hell knows, you know, type of thing. It's just that I haven't seen any proof. And honestly, to me, the whole, I guess, God thing honestly doesn't make any sense to me. But that's just my point of view. But like I said, I don't like labels either, you know. That's why I don't want to be called like an atheist or agnostic or whatever the other ones are like that. Or non-domination, whatever. I don't like any of that. I'm just Katie. That's it. No labels attached to me, nothing. You know, I am just me. And there you go. Number 31. Do you prefer a shower or a bath? I prefer a bath. All the way. I love to be able to just soak in some nice, really hot water with Spotify going and just relax. And number 32, prefer big city or out in nature. Oh, and there goes the phone yet again. Okay, I actually prefer, I think, a big city. I mean, out in nature and everything, the view, like seeing it is beautiful, and living in it would be beautiful too. It's just all the bugs. That is my thing, is just the bugs I cannot stand. So if I could like live in like a bubble where no bugs could get in, I'm good with living like in the middle of absolutely nowhere. You know, because it's not the people that, it's because of the bugs. That's what I have a problem with. So, and then, number 33 is, are you a good friend? I really hope I am. Yeah, I really can't answer that because, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion and has their own thoughts and feelings and stuff, and I can't answer that for somebody else. But I really hope that I am, and like to think that I am. So, yeah. There you go. Number 34, have you had any broken bones? No, I have never broken a bone. Number 35 is, how many TVs do you own? I just have my one TV in my room. I'm always in my room. I don't go out in the living room or anything like that, and I've been that way for as long as I can remember. Yeah, my room is like my own little sanctuary, I guess. I don't know. See, number 36. Worst pain you've ever gone through? That is a tough one because there's been a lot of painful things, so I don't know honestly what the most painful one is. I don't know. Probably the one that I can think of the most would be probably when I was 16. It was our first summer since moving here, and I had made a trip back to California to see my dad, because it's just me and my mom that moved here. They is still in California. So it was literally just me and my mom that moved here. Sorry guys, give me a second. So I had flown back home to California, and I had dealt with stomach problems pretty much my entire life, and we never really understood why. And so when I went down there, all of a sudden, I just was having some really, really bad stomach pain. And I didn't know what was going on, and I don't know, I was trying to take a shower, you know, because that's one of the things that I used to do, and I still actually do, because I still experience stomach issues, but for different reasons, not for this reason. Anyways, is to take a hot shower, and the warm water, you know, to help relax the stomach, and that wasn't working. And I remember I threw up like 2 or 3 times because I tried eating too to see if that might help, which it didn't, so throwing up and everything. And yeah, I don't necessarily remember exactly how much pain I was in, but I know it had to be really excruciating because I guess she would be my sister-in-law. I mean, her and my brother never actually got married, but she is the mother of my niece. So, yeah, I'll just call her my sister-in-law, Shannon. I called her and, I was telling her, how much pain I was in. And, again, I had been suffering from stomach problems my whole life. So it was kind of just a little bit like, okay, stomach problems, kind of normal type thing. But it just kept getting worse. So she finally came home and took me into the ER. And it's kind of cool, too, at least that this happened in California because it was at Hoag Hospital, which I don't know if right now it still is, but I think back then it was like one of the #1 rated hospitals in the U.S. But anyways, so they took me there, did all these tests and everything, and come to find out I had 2 ovarian cysts. Or 2 ovarian tumors, but they weren't cancer filled, that had been growing in me, I guess, since I was a fetus. That's at least what the doctors had said. So, but one was like the size of a football, and one was the size of your fist. So, they did surgery on me right away, and got those removed, and, yeah, I could not believe that all that happened while I was on, back home visiting family, that I had to go through all of that. But I think I was in the hospital for a few days because, they had to go inside me and remove that, and then I had to be able to walk around and stuff. And they had to have these leg compressions and stuff to make sure I didn't get any blood clots and stuff like that. It was insane, and that was supposed to be the end of my stomach issues, but of course it wasn't. But I mean, that was part of it at least. So, but yeah, I'd have to say that was, I mean, at least they caught it before before they actually exploded, because I know there's been people who have gone through that, like my cousin Christine, she went through that, where they actually exploded. So, I mean, it could have gotten a lot worse. So, I'm happy they got to it before that happened. But, yeah, that was really bad. So, there's that. And then, number 37 is, do you ever dance? If you consider headbanging, oh, of course, there goes the phone again. Dancing, then yes. But other than that, no. Last time I danced was at my niece's wedding. So, number 38, do you like camping? Bugs, no, I do not. Last time I went camping was, I think, back when we still lived in California. But yeah, the bugs, I can't stand bugs. I mean, it's a problem. Yeah. It's a serious phobia, and even though it does sound funny and everything, it's really not for me. Number 39, are you weird? Hell yes, and I am very proud of it. I am me, through and through, weirdness, craziness, goofiness, blondness, all the way, through and through. You don't like it? I don't know what to tell you. And then number 40 is to tag 6 people. Now I'm going to go ahead and tag 6 people, shout out, tag. Now you don't have to participate in this Q&A if you do not want to, of course. That is entirely up to you. But of course, if you want to, then awesome. You can go ahead and message me or whatever on Instagram if you want, so that way I can go ahead and give you the questions if you need to, or you could just write them down from, you know, me saying them off in this video, however you want to do, and get the questions that way, however you want to do it. Whatever makes you comfortable. If not, I just want to give shout outs to these people. Alright, hey guys. Alright, the ones that I want to go ahead and tag, I wrote their names out. So, first one will be Havecheetah, willview. He is actually the contest winner of my very first giveaway. And on his channel also, he did do an unboxing of the giveaway stuff that I sent to him. So again, all of these channels I will put in the description box, the links to their YouTube and to their Instagram. Hopefully everything should go okay with me being able to link everything or put everything down in the description box. This will be the first time, I think, that I am putting other people's information down in the description box, because I am, again, still fairly new to YouTube, so this will be the first time that I'm doing this, but it should be easy. I don't think I should have any issues or anything, so, and then the second one that I want to tag, shout out, will be Mariannleeakagoyhunter. She's another channel that I watch quite often. She has great hauls, and a great personality, and she's just so enthusiastic about movies and what she gets and showing everything off, and I love her. Next one, it's going to be Marie and Joe, the YouTube channel that they have that's under Martinez Joe 74. They're another channel that I have been watching for a very long time, and I just love their content and their chemistry together. They are very funny, and they have awesome hauls, and they're just really good people. So giving them a shout out or a tag for this also. And next we have Miranda's Haulin and Foodie Life. Now she did give me a shout out on a post on Instagram, so I want to make sure that I give her a shout out back. Next we have Horror DVD Devil 333. He also gave me a shout out a little while back, and I want to give him a shout out back. He does a lot of horror content, and a lot of wild eye reviews and everything too. But yeah, he has a great channel. And also, Julie, let's talk about movies, Cassidy. She does a lot of movie reviews and haul movies and what she's watched during the week and stuff like that videos. And I'm fairly new to her channel, but you know, I really like what I've seen so far. And we've been talking and everything, and she just seems like a really wonderful person. So those are my 6 people that I am shouting out and tagging. And again, you do not have to answer any of these questions if you do not want to. This is more just a shout out. But yeah, if you do want to go ahead and answer these questions, wonderful. You can get a hold of me and I can give you the list, or however you want to do it, entirely up to you. But thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you guys have any other questions or anything that you guys want to ask me, please don't hesitate. You can ask me anything, and you could do it in the comments, or if there's a few questions, I can make it, do another like Q&A type thing like this, and yeah, we can go from there. So, but anyways, I hope everybody has a great night. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. If you guys want more videos that are kind of more personal like this, let me know too. I can kind of try to do like a mix and match type thing. Stuff like that. If you guys want more like personal stuff but movie related or something, you can do something like that too. Just, you know, let me know what you guys want. But anyways, yeah. So have a great night, everybody, and I will see you guys soon. All right, bye, guys.